Yeah, my name is William Gallagher. I'll be your host and presenter for today. I know some of you might have been expecting Micheal to will. Unfortunately, his voice went out, so I will be presenting for you here today. And I have about 45 minutes to talk with you here today. And what I'm going to be discussing today is the London breakout strategy. To be understanding the European session and learning to utilize the trade setups in the European session. Now, I am excited and honored to be here with each and every one of you. And I do want to let you know that the tools, the strategies, the techniques I'm going to be sharing with you here today, I've learned through this education. We will be using the same tools and strategies that we teach our students here. Now, I want to go ahead and start off by asking everybody here, how many of you are brand new to the Forex market? Just go ahead, please type in a new, let me give you some acknowledgement that if you are new to the Forex or if you are experienced with it. So, yeah, it looks like a lot of you are brand new, so great, because I am going to be giving you a quick introduction to the Forex market before we actually go into the live market and discuss this strategy. So if you're brand new, you're scratching your head wondering, well, what is the Forex market? Don't worry. I'm going to take a minute to give you an overview of it before we actually go and discuss the strategy. Now, I do want to start by letting everybody know here today that trading does have its own form of risk involved. And you should never invest money that you cannot personally afford to lose. And you should always trade with proper equity management in mind. Now, there is no such thing as an undefeated season with trading, and you may incur losses from time to time. But the key is to keep your profits high and to have minimal losses as you're going along. Now, it is highly recommended that you go through the complete education in its entirety and that you begin trading as an educated and knowledgeable trader. And please be advised that anything I'm going to be showing you here today, do not take this as investment advice. Now, I will be walking with you through some trade examples. We'll be showing you some trades that win, some that lose. But ultimately, when it comes time to trade live, that decision to trade is yours and specifically yours on your own. Now, some of you might be not familiar with who Market Traders Institute is. Let me just quickly explain to you who we are. We were founded in February of 1994. We're located right here in beautiful Lake Mary, Florida. In fact, this building you see on your screen right here, that isn't just some random image. That is our building. We're located about 20 minutes north of Orlando here in Central Florida, for those of you who are familiar with the Central Florida area. And in this building, we employ over 100 of the most talented staff in the Forex industry. Now, the staff is here to help and support you each and every step of the way. And we operate under a single mission. That is to create successful traders through the empowerment of education. And since client satisfaction is of the highest importance to MTI, we design all of our client interactions around one single sentence. That is, we never leave a client behind. In fact, that's the backbone of our program here, is that you're never going to trade alone. We're going to provide you with education, we're going to provide you with the tools, provide you with the training, and we're going to support you each and every step of the way as you go along. Now, I re-gave a little bit of my biography, so let me just go ahead and let me quickly explain to you who I am. I've been involved in trading in the investment market since 1998, mostly in the stock market, and I have worked for several financial companies and firms, so do have knowledge of what goes on behind the scenes in the financial world. I also helped start and launch an entirely new financial services company from the ground up. But more importantly, though, I am actually a student of Market Traders Institute. I actually have gone through this education that I will be demonstrating for you here today. Now, I don't want to waste too much time. We only have about 45 minutes, and generally this presentation takes me about an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm unfortunately have to give you the Cliff Notes version. So let me just quickly explain to you what the Forex market is, and then we'll just jump right into the live market. Now, for those of you who are brand new, the Forex market is the largest financial market with almost limitless amounts of liquidity. It's a very flexible market. There are 3 trading sessions that go on daily. There's the Asian market, the European market, and there's the United States market. Now, I'm going to be discussing the European market here today. There's over $5 trillion daily traded in this market. So that means there is a ton of potential for people just like you and me who are looking to generate an income from the Forex market. Now, another neat thing about the Forex market is that it allows you to focus. Because unlike other markets like the stock market, where there are thousands of stocks you can watch and trade, here in the Forex market there's only about 60 different currency pairs to trade. And because Market Traders Institute has 20 years of experience, we're going to show you of those 60, which 6 to 7 to pay the most attention to. Now, in this market we trade what are called pips. That is what we're looking to capture. We're looking to capture pips. PIP is an acronym. It stands for price interest point. So let me explain this to you in the simplest of terms of how this works. A pip has the exact same relationship to a penny that a penny does to a dollar. So just as there are 100 pennies in a US dollar, there are 100 pips in a penny. So just as a penny represents 1/100th of a dollar, a pip represents 1/100th of a penny. pretty straightforward. Now, another key reason to trade this market is because of the fact we have access to the most buying power. This is because of leverage. Here in the United States, we trade with a 50-to-1 leverage, and we also trade in units. Now, because of this leverage here, we trade in micro lots, and with a $20 investment, that controls $1,000 of a currency, and each pip is worth 10 cents. And because of that leverage, with a mini lot position, our $200 investment, it controls $10,000 of a currency, and each pip is worth $1 with a mini lot trade. And we have what are called standard lot trades. And the standard lot trade, that is the standard by which most traders strive to achieve. And because of that 50-to-1 leverage here in the United States, our $2,000 investment per trade, it controls $100,000 of a currency. And with each standard lot trade, each pip is worth $10. Now, the best part about this market is that your costs to get involved with each one of these trades, $20 for a micro lot, $200 for a mini lot, $2,000 for a standard lot. That acts more or less simply like a deposit because you get that money at the back into your account at the completion of the trade. Because once again, we only go after pips. We're looking to capture pips in this market. Now, in this market, what we're trying to do is trade one country's currency against another. If you look at my screen, in the upper left-hand side, you can see on this chart, this is the Great British Pound US dollar currency pair, GBP USD. This number next to the currency pair, what that number means is that each one of these candlesticks, we use candlestick charts, each one of these candlesticks, it represents 240 minutes of time frame. You have this bearish candlestick, this white candlestick, it's called a bearish candlestick. What this means is the market has ultimately gone up and closed up during that 240-minute time frame. You have these dark blue candlesticks. These are called bearish candlesticks. What this means is that the market, it ultimately went down and closed down during that 240-minute time frame. So pretty straightforward. I will be explaining this a little bit more when we go into the live market here. Now, the strategy I'm going to be showing you here today, it was created by one of our analysts here named Joshua Martinez. Our analyst here, Joshua Martinez, he has days like this. 964 pips he captured, $9,861 that were generated from a standard lot. In fact, let me go ahead. Let me introduce you to Joshua Martinez. He will be the actual instructor who teaches us when you go through our course here. Now, Joshua Martinez, he is our product expert here, and he has trained thousands of Forex investors around the world. In fact, he also turned an initial deposit of $500 into a $39,000 profit. And he's a published author, and he is an international speaker. And as I mentioned, he is one of our professional analysts here. So this is the type of instructor that will be actually teaching you how to do this. I'm only here simply to demonstrate this for you here today because I only have about 45 minutes. So without wasting any more time, what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead into the live market. I'm going to pull up my charts, and let me demonstrate this strategy for you, our London breakout strategy. Now, if everybody could please be so kind to type in a letter Y or yes when you see my charts on your screen. Make sure that everybody is on the charts here and everybody's seeing this here. Great, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Anthony, Willie, Dennis, Phil. Great here. Now, let me go ahead and explain to you our strategy here. It is going to be based off of the British pound currency pairs. That would be the British pound Swiss franc, the British pound Australian dollar, the British pound US dollar, the British pound Japanese yen, the British pound Canadian dollar, and the British pound New Zealand dollar, or the Kiwi. So you might want to go ahead, you might want to give you a minute to write these down. You might want to do a screenshot of, because these are the 6 currency pairs that we will be using this strategy on here. Now, the strategy I'm going to be showing you here today, it's going to allow you to be able to start taking advantage of this tomorrow. You can actually take advantage of this starting tomorrow using what I'm going to be showing you here today. Our goal is going after a minimum of 50 pips per day using this strategy. In fact, 50 pips with a standard lot investment, that would equal about $500 a profit per day. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead into the British pound, New Zealand dollar, Kiwi here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to demonstrate to you what we're looking to do here, how this strategy works. What we're doing in this market, let me go ahead and clean this up here for you. What we found is that this market is that it is going to pull back. And it's either going to pull back or go up, and it's going to form either its high or the low of the day between, let me type this out for you. I'm going to go nice and slow as we're going through here. It's going to form either the high or the low of the day between 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time and 5 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time as well. Let me get how it goes nice and slow so you can write this down here. So what we'll be looking for is for the market to form either its high or low for the morning between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Now, the market is then going to rally up. And what we have found is that the market, it has an average daily trading range. Let me type that out for you. Average daily trading range of about 50 pips to between 50 pips and 200 pips. So what we are looking to do, we are looking simply just to get on first base. We are looking to capture simply just a minimum of 50 pips during that daily trading range. Now what we've also found is that this market is going to rally up and it's going to form its either opposite high or low between 8 a.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to form its opposite high or low for the day. Let me type that out. I'm going to go nice and slow. If I'm going too fast, please let me know, because I want to make sure that everybody gets this here. Now, the reason for this is because there are 3 trading sessions that go on per day. And what we have found is that it's the European session. It opens around 2 a.m. And by 5 a.m., it is up and going. Now, it's been said that the bulk of the processes that are done in the Forex market, the bulk of the transactions, they are done during the European session. So if everybody could please just be so kind, once you have this written down, just go type in a done, type in let me know that you are done, so I can go ahead into the actual charts here, and I can show you how this strategy works. So thank you, Sean, Jeff, Jeremy, great. I appreciate that. So let's go ahead in here. So what we are looking for is this market at between the 2 o'clock and the 5 o'clock period here. So I'm going to click right here on this candlestick right here, and you can see right there 2 o'clock. And can everybody see right there at 2 o'clock, it formed its high for the morning, and it pulled back. So what we're going to be looking for now is the next time period between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, and right there. Once again, 2 o'clock formed its high for the day, it pulled back. We're now looking for the next time period between the 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, so right about there. Right about there, there's another 2 o'clock right there. So it's forming either its high or low for the day right there. Market actually looks like it went up a little bit. Actually, right there. There's more of the low at 4 o'clock. So everybody can see how this strategy works. The market's going to form either its low or high for the day, and we're then looking for it to form either its opposite high or low for the day between 8 o'clock a.m. and 2 o'clock p.m. So I'm going to go ahead in here, and I'm going to show you a couple different examples of this. I'm going to show you how this actually works here. So let's come in here. Let's back this up. So here is our 3 o'clock candle. This is what we're going to be basing our strategy off of. We're going to use the 3 o'clock a.m. candle. So let me type that out for you, 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. In fact, let me go ahead and put a little arrow on there for you, like that. It's a very simple strategy. So once we find the 3 a.m. candle, this is what we're looking for. We're going to wait for that 3 a.m. candle to close. And our strategy is going to be step number 1. Once we've identified that 3 o'clock a.m. candle, we are going to come in here and we're going to place an entry buy position 10 pips above that candle. So right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is going to be our entry buy position. Now this is not a committed position yet. We would have to wait for this market to cross over that line for us to actually be into that buy position. It would then become a market buy position because we would then actually be in the market. Now, we are also going to place an entry sell position. In fact, let me move this out of the way here. Close down a little bit for you here. We're also going to place an entry sell position 5 pips below the close of that candle, below that wick here. So let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be our entry sell position. In fact, here, let me actually go ahead. Entry sell equals minus 5 pips below, so that everybody can understand that. I want everybody to base so they can write this down here. And the entry buy, once again, entry buy equals plus 10 pips above. Just like that. So now that we have established our entry buy and our entry sell, we're going to go ahead now and let's see what this market is going to do. Let's see what happens here. Oh, and by the way, this is the British pound, New Zealand dollar 60-minute time frame. That means each one of these candles represents 1 hour of time frame. So we have 1 hour, 2 hours. 2 hours later, we are now in a market buy position. So we have now actually entered into the market right there. So what we're going to do here, let me change this, is we are now in a market buy position right there. We are now in the market. We're buying this market. The first step we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is we are going to come in here. We're going to cancel this opposite entry sell position because we're now believing this market's going in upward movement, so we're bought into the market. We're going to delete that. Let's delete this. So now we are in the market. We're looking to buy into the market. We're actually in there. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to set a stop. We're going to go ahead. We're going to set our stop right at the low period right there. So I'm going to come in here, change the color on that, and that's going to be our stop. Stop equals at the candle low. Right there. Now, our strategy now, we are now risking. In this trade, we are now risking, I'm pulling out what's called my box information tool. I'm going to spread my box information tool from my entry to where our stop is. And I'm going to lock that in there for you. If you look in the upper left-hand side of my screen, the range, that is the amount of pips we are risking right there. So everybody see that? 49 pips. So we're risking 49 pips on this trade. Our strategy is going to be, we are going to go on a 1-to-1 risk ratio. So we're either looking to risk, in this case 49 pips, or a minimum, we're going after a target of a minimum of 50 pips. So in this case, we were risking 49, so we're going after 50 as our minimum, just getting on first base here. So right there at 19933. 19933, this is our target right there. Our target equals plus 50 pips. So very simple strategy. It's a 1-to-1 risk ratio or a minimum of 50 pips. So once again, the reason we're going after the minimum of 50 pips is because of the average daily trading range. On the average daily trading range, it's a minimum of 50 to 200 pips per day. So that's why we're going after at least a minimum of 50 pips. In fact, I'll show you some trades here that are actually a little bit more than that. So a 1-to-1 risk ratio. So let's see what happens here. Once again, each one of these candles, it represents 60 minutes of time frame. So we've got one, within 1 hour, we've rallied up, we fulfilled our target, so we just captured 50 pips. We just generated now a profit of 50 pips just like that. Very simple strategy. Now 50 pips profit with a standard lot, that would equal $500 in profit. Let me type that out for you for those of you, just to get some perspective here. So that would equal $500 in profit off of that trade. How many of you would like that? How many of you would be okay doing this strategy 1 hour later? In your trade, not even an hour, you've already closed out, you've generated 50 pips simply used in this strategy. If Fabian says yes, Joe does, Gregory does, absolutely. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to advance the market. We're done for the day. And once again, this is just on the British pound, New Zealand dollar currency pair. You can actually utilize this on multiple currency pairs at the same time. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to come in here now. We're now looking for that next 3 o'clock candle, and there it is. So let's go ahead. Let's clean this all up here. Let's delete all this. Let's delete all that. So there's our new 3 o'clock candle right there. Let me bring this up for you here. And once again, if I'm going too fast, please let me know. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to demonstrate this to you twice. On the third one, I want to see who's paying attention and make sure everybody's getting this. So once again, to repeat the strategy, we've identified our 3 o'clock candle. You can see right there, 3 o'clock. First step is we come in here, set an entry buy position 10 pips above. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's going to be our entry buy equals plus 10 pips above. And once again, we are not committed at this point. We're simply waiting for the market to either cross over into past our entry buy, or second step is we're also going to come in here and set our entry sell position 5 pips below. So let's see here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, we got here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like that. So it's 10 pips above, 5 pips below. I'm going to explain to you here in just a minute reason why that. Fabian's asking why 10 pips now. No, yeah, it's actually 10 pips above, 5 pips below. The difference between the buy and the entry buy and entry sell positions is to cover the spread. I'm going to explain that here in just a moment here. So that is now our entry sell position. Let me type that out for you. Entry sell. Entry sell, that equals minus 5 pips below. So very simple strategy. And when you go through our program, we're actually going to have a live instructor walking you through this. So I'm going to ask you on the third step to see if you're getting this. But if you're not quite getting it, imagine having a live instructor actually helping you out with this and teaching you how to do this. So once again, step number 1, we identify our entry buy and our entry sell. Now let's see what happens here. Once again, each one of these candles represents 1 hour time frame. So 1 hour later, we are now in an entry sell position. So here's what we do when we're in a sell position. We cancel the opposite entry buy. We're going to cancel that, cancel the entry buy position, and we are now in an entry sell position. Actually, it's now a market sell position. We are now in a market, let me type that out for you, market sell. We are now actually in the market right there. Now, when we are selling the market, when we are shorting the market, the first step we're going to do is we're going to come in here now, and we're going to set a stop 5 pips above the high. The reason for that is the difference is because it's to cover the spread in a seller's market and a buyer's market. Once again, our instructor can explain that to you if you're not quite getting that. So we're going to set our stop 5 pips above, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right there. Change that color on there for you. That's going to be our stop. Our stop equals plus 5 pips, plus 5 pips above. Now, doing the exact same thing as what we did when we were buying the market, we're now going to come in here and we're going to see what our risk is. We're going to go ahead, let's measure this with our box information tool, and we're risking 57 pips on that trade. So for a 1-to-1 risk ratio, we're now going to set our target at 57 pips. So let's come in here right about there. So 57 pips, that's 19936. So 199, oops, target equals 50 plus 57 pips. And I'm going to go ahead and let me label that for you here, 19957. So actually, let me go ahead and let me remeasure that. 57 pips, so it's actually right about there. 19937, I'm sorry. 19937. It's right about there. So how many of you are getting this? How many of you so far feel that you are understanding the strategy? How many feel so far this is something that's pretty much easy enough that you can do? Yes, Sean says yes. Jeremy does. Bob does. Yeah, yeah. Phil says all good. So once again, each one of these candles, it represents 1 hour of time frame. Let's see what happens here. We got 1 hour later, again, we fulfill our target. We just captured another 57 pips on that trade. So for our 2 trades, let's see here. Let's edit that, plus 57 pips. That would equal, with a standard lot investment, $570 of profit on the next trade. How many of you would be okay with that? How many of you would be okay? We've placed 2 trades so far. We're up about $1,070 just like this. Yeah, absolutely. So here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and advance the market now. Let's advance the market. Let me clean this all up for you here. Let me delete all these for you. And we're now looking for the next 3 o'clock candle. We advance the market. And let's see, right about there. So here's our next 3 o'clock candle. 3 o'clock candle is what we're basing this off of. Now, based on our strategy, how many pips above this candle do we set our entry buy position? Go ahead, type that in the chat box if who's paying attention here. Yeah, Fabian got that right. Daniel did. Alexander, Jean, Nancy. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead, set it 10 pips above. So 32, let's see, right there. So 10 pips above, there's our entry buy. And once again, we're not committing to this until the market actually crosses over and locks us in. Now, our entry sell is how many pips below? Go ahead, let's see who's paying attention. Where's our entry sell at? Yeah, so Nancy, Phil, Art, Jean, Beth, yeah, everybody got that. Great. So yeah, 5 pips below. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. That's going to be our entry sell. So very simple strategy. It looks like everybody's getting that. We got Patrick, Veslenchen. Yeah, so there's our entry sell. So now once again, each one of these candles represents 1 hour time frame. 1. We are now here in the market and now we are now in a market sell position. We've now entered into this market, so we are now in a market sell position. So what is our first step? Once we've now entered into a market sell position, what is the first step we're going to do? Yeah, we're going to cancel. We're going to cancel the opposite entry buy order. So yeah, so Ronald got that right. Derek got that right. Absolutely. Now, when we are shorting the market, yeah, John, Art, great, I appreciate that. Now, when we are shorting the market, because of the spread, we're going to set our stop 5 pips above the high. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. That's going to be our stop. Let me change the color on that for you. Yeah, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Vernie. Yeah, love you being proactive. I appreciate that. Yeah, so there's going to be our stop. Just like that. So there's our stop. Now, our risk is going to be from where we entered to where our stop is. And we are risking 63 pips. So if our risk is 63 pips, how many pips is going to be our target? How many pips are we going after here? Yeah, we're going after 63 pips. So yeah, Art, Fabian, Vernon, Nancy. So we go ahead in here, and we'll set this at 63. So 19910. 19910, just like that. Our target equals plus, or sorry, that's that. Target is 63 pips. Right there. Now, how many of you feel we have a pretty good opportunity here? How many of you feel there's a pretty good chance this market's going to pull back and it's going to hit our target based on what you've seen so far? Yeah, a lot of you are saying yes. So let's watch what happens here. So 1, 2, 2 hours later, 2 hours into our trading, the market pulls back. We just captured another 63 pips. So 63 pips plus 63 pips, that equals $630 of profit off of that trade, just like that. So how many of you are liking this strategy? Go ahead, let me hear from everybody. How many of you are really liking this strategy? Type in a me, type in a yes. And how many of you feel this is something that's easy enough that you can do? Not if simply based on what I'm showing you here, but if one of our professional instructors actually was taking you by the hand and step-by-step teaching you how to do this. Absolutely. Now, how many of you want me to show you one more example? I have enough time. I can show you one more example. Type in a me, type in a yes if you want me to show you one more quick example here. So we'll go ahead here. Let's advance the market. Let's clean this all up here. Let's delete that, delete that. So let's go ahead. Let's advance the market. We're now looking for that next 3 o'clock candle. So let's see here. Right about, let's see here. Actually, I missed it. I think I missed it back here. Let's back it up. And let's see here. 1, 2, and right there. So there's our new 3 o'clock candle right here. Actually, I missed one. I think I missed one back here. Let me back it up here. Let's see here. Oh, yep. We get that one? Yeah, we got that one. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is our next 3 o'clock candle. So let's see what happens here. Now, we're in a buying position. We're in a buying position. Let's go ahead in here. And let's see. We're going to set our, oops, sorry about that. We're going to go ahead. We're going to set our entry buy 10 pips above. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Entry sell 5 pips below. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's going to be our entry sell. So let me type that out for you. Entry buy. There's our entry buy, and then our entry sell. So once again, we're not committed until we actually are in the market here. So let's see what happens here. So we got one. Oh, we're now in an entry sell position right there. So what is the first step? The first step is, yeah, we cancel. Well, actually, we now need to change that. We're now in a market sell position. So market. We're now in a market sell. We've now committed. We're now in the market, selling the market. What's the first step? Yeah, the first step is to come in here, delete the previous one. We're going to come in here, delete the previous entry buy. Where's our 3? There's our 3 o'clock candle. And we're going to set our stop. How many pips above? Yeah, we set our stop 5 pips above. So right about there. So right there. So that's going to be our stop. Oops. Let me come in here. Let me delete that. Okay, let me set our stop 5 pips above. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right there. That's going to be our stop. And let's see what our risk is here. We've entered into the market. We're risking 55 pips. So what is going to be our target? How many pips are we going after here? Yeah, we're going after 55. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 96.13. 90. Let's see here. 96.13. So right about there. Wow, look how close we are right there. Let's go ahead, change the color. Let me delete that. Make that. So right about there, that's going to be our target. And what did we say we were going after? We were going after 55 pips. So let me just double check to make sure that's right. 55. Up to right about there. So we're actually just a little bit right there. And the target equals plus 55 pips. I think we're looking pretty good on this trade. So let's see what's going to happen here. Next trade, 1 hour later, bam, 55 pips we just captured there. Another $550 on that. So how many of you feel this is something that's easy enough that you could do? How many of you, let me ask you this. How many of you feel if you were going to pay $27 to learn how to do this from a live instructor, that it would be well worth it? How many of you feel that $27 to learn this from a live instructor who actually created this, that it would be well worth the investment into learning how to do this from a live instructor? Yeah, absolutely. A lot of you are saying yes. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, let me add this up quickly here. I'm going to add this up. That was $550 plus $570 plus $500 plus $630. So we just generated a profit of $2,250 off of 4 trades just like that, off of that in 4 trades. So here's what I'm going to do. Those of you that are saying yes, those of you that would love to learn how to do this, once again, this is just one currency pair. You can actually learn how to do this off of each one of these currency pairs. The British pound, the Swiss franc, the British pound Australian dollar, the British pound US dollar, the pound yen, the pound Canadian dollar, and the pound Kiwi, just like I showed you here. You will actually learn how to do this from our live mastermind, Joshua Martinez. Joshua Martinez is the one who created this strategy here. He's one of our product experts here, and he is trained thousands of Forex investors around the world. So here's what I'm going to do. Not wasting any more time here. Unfortunately, in 45 minutes, I don't have enough time to actually teach you in detail how to do this. So here's what we're going to do. Those of you that would love to get involved in our trading club program here, normally it would cost you $2,970 per month for our club. Here's what we're going to do, though. Those of you that are saying, yes, William, I'm ready to get started, I would love to have a live instructor teach me how to do this, what I want you to do right now is to go ahead, type this link into the chat, or go ahead, type this link into your URL, or go ahead, I just sent the link out to everybody. What you can do is you can go ahead, you can get registered into our trading club. For the first 30 days, you'd only pay $27 to join our club. So for those of you who say you'd love to learn how to do this from a live instructor, go ahead, click on the link. It's going to pull up this web page. You can simply go ahead, register for our class. And in this class, the neat thing about it is you're actually going to be taught by Joshua Martinez and Christopher Pulver, our professional analyst here. They're going to give you 4 trading sessions per month walking you through how to do this. So those of you that found the massive value And what I just showed you right here, and just in these last half hour I showed you here, imagine having one of our live instructors actually taking you by the hand and step-by-step teaching you how to do this. So here's what I want everyone to do. I want you to go ahead, type in a me, type in a yes, if you would love to be able to have Joshua teach you how to do just what I just showed you right here. Save, not for $27 per month, get into our trading program. So yeah, Nancy says yes, Vernon does, Daniel does, I got Robert does. Yeah, so very simple strategy. All you need to do is simply type in a me, type in a yes, go to the link. I'll let Joshua know that we're going to go ahead and we're going to take you up on this. So thank you, Indrat. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Mohammed. Yeah, so go ahead, click on the link. And the neat thing about this is that it's all risk-free as well. We're not only going to let you go through this program for 30 days, it's actually backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So I think everybody will be worth it. For $27 to get into our trading club here, you're not only going to get to go through this whole club, but you also get a 30-day money-back guarantee. So thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. I got Ariel. Yeah, just keep going ahead. I'm going to send out the link one more time. Actually, I saw Reed just actually sent the link out again. Go ahead. You can either type this into your browser or go ahead, click on the link. Go ahead, register for $27. Well worth it here. So thank you, Indrat. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, let me explain to you what you're going to get by joining our club. For those first 30 days, you actually get 4 live online Forex sessions with Joshua Martinez and Christopher Pulver, our professional analysts. You'll learn in these sessions how you can learn directly from them through their live analysis, and you can also understand how to avoid costly mistakes here. Learn how past history repeats future profit potential, and discover return on investment boosting strategies to accelerate your trading account. Now, you're also going to receive one Forex Market preview video per week from Joshua Martinez. He's going to give you these weekly preview videos, show you what scenarios he's looking at so you can take advantage of them when the trading opportunities present themselves. Now, you also get recorded replays on an ongoing basis from professional trader Josh Martinez. Now, in these sessions, they will be recorded, so even if you can't attend live, you'll be able to go in, listen to what Josh is saying, so you at least get to understand his strategy as he's going through there. Now, for those of you that enroll in our program here today, in our trading session program, you're going to get 4 special bonuses. We're going to give you 1 full month of access to our Analyst on Demand room. That right there for $27, less than $1 a day, you're going to get access to a live professional analyst. They're going to go ahead. You can ask them any questions as you're going along. That's included right there. I feel it's well worth just the $27 right there. You're also going to get Introduction to Currency Trading 4 Forex lessons by Market Traders Institute. You also get a customized profit plan consultation call, and you're also going to receive the ebook 10 Keys to Successful Forex Trading. Once again, everything I'm showing you here today backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. So think about that. For $27, you get to go through this trading program for the first 30 days, get those 4 bonuses absolutely for free. The Analyst on Demand, well worth it simply just to go through that for $27 per month. And you get those 4 live trading sessions per month. Learn how to do the same strategy I just showed you here today. Now, to show you some of the results we've been able to achieve with this strategy, I only have a couple more minutes left. Let me explain to you what we've been able to accomplish. In May, we were up 155 pips, or about $1,550. In June, we were up about 392 pips, about $3,920. July, another 354 pips, $3,540. And once again, this is simply following the same strategies that the professional analysts will be showing you. August, we lost 18 pips, a loss of $180. September, we were up, incurred a loss of 70, so another $700 loss. October, we made back almost 2 times that amount, 210 pips, $2,100. In November, we were down 150 pips, and December, we were up another 105. So simply enrolling in our trading program for the first 30 days, imagine what you'll learn when you have these live professional analysts going through showing you. In fact, showing you here just in the last 8 months we've been able to accomplish. Imagine simply for $27 learning how to do this, and that is legitimate. Legitimately, yeah, $27. It's just a simple plan we have going here for those of you that are attending the Investor Inspiration webinar here today. I think everyone, it would be worth it here. So here's what I'm going to do. Before I'm just about over my 45 minutes here, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to send the link out one more time to everybody. If not, you can go ahead, copy it into your chat, into your browser. And once again, those of you, I see a lot of you type it in, yes, that you are going to register. Once again, if you could please be so kind to let me know so I can let Joshua know who you can expect in the webinar. Just type in a me, type in a yes. Let me know that you do, in fact, intend to join the trading program, and I appreciate that. So I thank you. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate that. Nancy, thank you. Yeah, for $27, a lot of you say for $27 definitely. That's less than what a lot of you will pay when you go out to eat. Imagine for $27 learning a new skill set that allow you to generate the type of returns I showed you here today. In fact, once again, money back guarantee. So if anything, for $27, you avoid going out for dinner one night or going out for a meal. Go through this program. Worst case scenario is you do not see the value in it. No worries. We will actually refund that $27. Once again, it will be taught by our Forex mastermind, Joshua Martinez. Let me show you some of the results that Josh has been able to accomplish here. Once again, your instructor, he's had days where he's made $8,800 in one day. Christopher Pulver, another one of our analysts who will be teaching you how to do this, he's had gains of 60% and more. These are our professional analysts who actually will be taking you by the hand, walking you through the strategy, showing you how to do this. Let me show you what some of our students have done. Thomas here says he made $4,500 in his first week. Anthony here says, I would say after about a month I started to see a return on my investment. An average month of trading, he's making 3,000 pips per month. We have Peter Cook here doing Josh's British Pound Australian dollar, took him to the limit just as Josh said, did not move his stop. He made 80 pips. FX Caddy here says he's able to make 575 pips in 2 weeks. His goal was $800 a month. He thinks he's going to go ahead and kick it up to $1,000 a month. And FX MPX, 144 pips in just the last 24 hours, 96 pips that morning alone. Once again, same strategies I'm showing you here today. Now, I'm about to run out of time here, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull this up one last time. I'll send the link out one more time. A lot of you are asking me to send the link out one more time. For those of you that did not get it here, go ahead. And I see Michael. I see what you just typed in there, Michael. Go ahead. If you want to, Michael, either give us a phone call, 407-585-2407, or go ahead and for $27, get enrolled in our program. Let us go ahead. Let's see what we can do here for you here today. So do I have any questions? Is there anybody that has any questions before we move on? Because I'm about to run out of time here. So I've just about gone over my 45 minutes. So, yeah, I see a bad timing. Yeah, so those of you that are interested, actually, let me go ahead. Let me send out our phone number, 407-585-2407. You can go ahead and give us a call. Those of you that are saying that you can't, some of you are saying you're not going to be back till February, you're not going to be able to come back to March. So I just sent out our phone number to everybody. I see some of you are interested, you just can't start today. Those of you that are interested but can't start today, I want you to write that phone number down, 407-585-2407. Go ahead, give us a phone call. We will gladly go ahead and we'll help you out here, get you set up for when you are able to start. Get locked in for this special offer because you at least need to speak to one of our education specialists. Either go ahead and give us a phone call, get locked in with this special introductory offer for Investor Inspiration, or go ahead, register on the website. Those of you that are asking, I'll go ahead, I'll send that link out one more time here, just like that. Go ahead, click on the link, and once again, it'll pull up this website. You can simply register right here. Once again, very simple, for $27 for the first 30 days. In fact, as part of our program here today, not only will you not be paying $297 a month after that, you actually get locked into $147 per month after this first 30 days. So if anything, go ahead, give us a phone call or type in that link. Go ahead, register for this. And if anything, it's backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. I'm about to run out of time here, so I just want to say thank you to those of you who are going ahead and registering here. I see Doberman, thank you. I see Israel. I see Bill, thank you. Yeah, go ahead. I appreciate the kind words. On that note, I just want to say thank you, everybody, and thank you to Investor Inspiration for allowing us to come in here. I'll go ahead and leave this on here for another second or so that everybody can get that. So on that note, Reed, thank you. I appreciate for inviting us here today.